What's going on, folks? Nick Sanchez here, and we are back at it again with another quick review. So today, we got a 2024 Mazda CX-50 Premium Package. Let me go ahead and read off some of the specs here for you. It's going to come with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, 6-speed automatic transmission. Horsepower is going to be at 187 with torque at 186. MPGs, 24 city, 30 highway, towing capacity of 2,000 pounds, curb weight of 3,706, and a 0 to 60 in 9.5 seconds. Now I have this one in this beautiful machine gray with the black interior. But before getting further into the review, shout out to Roger Beasley Mazda, located in Austin, Texas, for giving me a chance to use the vehicle. If you're on the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle and live in the Austin area, we got 3 convenient locations here for you. You can also check out the inventory at rogerbeasleymazda.com, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description down below. Now with that said, let's go ahead and get right into the review. All right, folks, so let's get right into the walk around. Left-hand side, badging Mazda CX-50 all-wheel drive. Right-hand side, Sky Active G. Up top, you do have the shark fin antenna. Here's your rear windshield wiper right there. And you do have the dual exhaust tips. Let's go ahead and pan back. And you have this beautiful machine gray, which I've always been a fan of. It is one of the more popular colors of the Mazda lineup. And we have these 17-inch glossy black wheels. Let's check those out. All right. Now back up front, the nice updated Mazda grills, chromed out Mazda badging. And let's go ahead and pan around to the other side. Now the 2023s compared to the 2024s, nothing has changed too drastically. Just the suspension has been updated, as well as some more standard features all across the trim levels, including wireless Apple CarPlay. But we're going to go ahead and get more into that later into the video. And here we are, back around to the rear. Before getting into the trunk, here is the key fob, Mazda logo on the side, lock, unlock, the auto lift gate, and emergency button. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oops, I locked the door. There we go. Okay. So for the CX-50, if you compare this to the CX-5, you can see the initial impression, you do have much more cargo area. You got the carpets back here. You got your spare. You got some cubby holes on the left and right hand side. These little tabs right here move the seats forward. The seat belt's in place though. Let's see if I can get this one to go. There we go. So the seats do fold down forward 60-40 split. And then you do have a little notch here for a privacy screen, as well as some additional hooks to secure any other cargo you may be packing. Okay, let's check out the rear passenger seats. Okay, on the sides, we do have this nice rubberized material. We do have the leatherette trimming right there. Nice little side compartment for some more goodies. And let's check out the seats. Now, these are leatherette trimmed with a cloth-like material in the inside. And you got some nice decorative designing right there, some striping. And taking a seat, you do have the rear AC vents back here, charging ports down below. On the right-hand passenger side, you got some mat pockets. Let's go ahead and check out the center console here, or the center back console. You got your cup holders. And then up top, you do have your pano moonroof. And let's take a view of the steering wheel, center console, and infotainment center. And checking out the driver's side, the door is locked. I got the key fob in my pocket, so I just tug on it once, unlocks. Left-hand side, similar setup as the rear, with the exception of the windows and then the side mirrors. And then here's the seat with power seats and lumbar support. All right, let's go ahead and take a seat. And we are finally behind the wheel of the 2024 Mazda CX-50. Taking a peek on the left-hand side, you have your Sky Active Sense safety technology from Mazda, traction control, and then the auto liftgate button. And all right, foot on the brake, push start, let's get it going. All right, for the gauges. Left-hand side, RPM, center, the speedometer. Right-hand side, you have your coolant as well as your fuel. And then let me go ahead and zoom in here. You got your miles driven, temperature, and then up top you got your fuel till E, and then there is a info button on the steering wheel. So when I toggle that, let me zoom in for you. You have a couple of different options there, different metrics. And for the steering wheel, you got your nice Mazda logo right there. Left-hand side, your Bluetooth buttons. Right-hand side, the cruise control and smart radar cruise control options. Behind that, your windshield wiper cleaners. And then the left-hand side, the lights. Taking a peek at the dash and the overall layout before we kind of get into aesthetics of that, we do have Bose audio. It is back. I know with the chip shortage, it was a hit or miss whether Mazdas had Bose or not. And you did receive a Bose credit during 2023 if they did not. But Bose are back. 12 speaker system. Good to hear. And now this material on the dash is like a rubberized material. You do have the AC vents integrated beautifully into the dash, that one especially, and then the AC vents are angled towards the passenger and driver, which is a nice touch as well. And then here's your infotainment center. And in order to navigate the menus, you do have your infotainment knob right here, volume, a couple of hotkeys. And let's just take a quick glimpse of the menus: info, entertainment, communication, navigation, and settings. And you do have Apple Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. That's a great feature not only on the premium, but it's going to come across all the trim levels on the Mazda CX-50. So that's good news. And let's go ahead and check out the backup camera right there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a peek down below. Push start, your AC controllers, dual climate control. You got heated seats. Down below that, additional charging port, nice little cubby, your shifter knob, your knobs for the infotainment center, auto hold, electronic parking brake as well. And then MI Drive, that's actually going to swap you through the different driving options. So when I toggle on it, you'll have access to sport, normal, and off-road mode. Check out the center armrest. It is split, so you can open each side individually. And then you'll see the wireless charging port right here. And then here's the storage. And you do have an additional couple of charging ports in there, and then the SD navigation card reader. Here is the passenger seat, and then here is the glove box. Pretty straightforward. Here is your rear view mirror, and above that you have your pilot lights, and then the controller to the moonroof, sunglasses holder. Let's pop that open real quick. Okay, and here is your sun visor with vanity with light just above that. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the rear passenger seat right here. On the front passenger, I have the seat all the way back, and it's pretty spacious back here, actually. I'm an average sized guy with the seat all the way back. My knees don't touch at all. I got plenty of headspace, so you're in that 6-foot range, you should be good to go. And let me take the center armrest and bring it up. I say you can fit 2 full-size adults comfortably. The mid-size, or the mid-seat rather, is going to be a little bit snug, but other than that, I think this is going to be pretty great for a commuter vehicle, especially on long commutes too. We got plenty of space, and of course, for those people in the outdoor segment, I mean, you can take a nap back here, and you should be good to go. And for reference, here's the front passenger seat all the way back, and as you can see, I got plenty of space for my knees. Here is the engine bay. You got the Skyactiv G and Mazda badging on the engine cover right there, and very simple, clean design. And for those of you folks wondering what the heck is the difference between the CX-5 and the CX-50, and you're kind of shopping both markets, the CX-50 is going to be geared more towards the outdoor enthusiast. You're going to have a little bit higher ground clearance. And then for the seats, especially the rear passenger seat, you'll notice that the door almost opens up in a complete 90-degree angle to access the rear seat easier, and as well as the roof line. As you can tell, it'll be a little lower. That way you can gain access to the roof for your additional cargo or whatever goodies you may have up top. And then the cargo area in the back is going to be a little bit bigger as well. Lights. Let's talk about lights. All right. As always, I'm a fan of these updated, modern, slim LED lights. You got your LEDs up top. The Mazda CX-50 will have these nice slim LEDs right there on the side mirrors. And then let's check out the rear tail lights right here. Okay, let's go on to this test drive. And first things first, let's step on it. All right, so 9.5 seconds. You're not going to get too crazy, but we're about 60 miles right there. So that wasn't too bad. Okay, so let's take a turn up here, and I'll give you my personal opinion on the exterior and interior of this vehicle. So the Mazda CX-50 first got introduced in 2023, and personally, I am a fan of this body style. Comparing this to the Mazda CX-5, you're going to notice the night and day difference. The CX-50 is a lot more a little bit more wider, a little bit more masculine looking, and pretty much the off-road vehicle for the Mazda brand. Not sure what this GMC is doing, it's creeping. As far as the overall looks and designs, the sides where it gets a little bit wider, love the look. I do like the higher ground clearance. The doors that open at a 90-degree angle so you can get in and out. Maybe you're at the beach and you want to get a couple of boogie boards on the side. Great. The roof line, since it's lower, for those of you who like to carry things up top, whether it's your bikes, your paddle boards, your kayaks, it's going to be a lot easier to gain access to the roof with that little drop in comparison to the CX-5. And yeah, overall, just love the designs of the Mazda grills. The front end looks beautiful as well. For the interior, now the seats, I do like the ruggedness. I obviously am more of a fan of the Meridian edition because it just looks a little bit more nicer because of those seats. But if you're more of a true off-road enthusiast, these cloth-like inserts should be a nice touch. That way, if you end up getting them dirty or anything like that, it's going to be relatively easier to clean off. And as far as the space, this vehicle is pretty spacious. The back seats, you can fit 2 full-size adults comfortably. And then the MPGs aren't terrible, so this can make a great commuter car during the week, and then you can be the weekend warrior that you want to be on the weekends. And last but not least, the technology. Now, it is awesome that Mazda's brought wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in itself, but the fact that it's going to be standard on all trim levels for the CX-50 is even better. As well as, you do have your modern safety features, blind spot, backup camera, smart radar, cruise control. In the premium, you do have your 12-speaker Bose system, so that's always great, and as well as the panel roof. And for those of you who are in the market for this type of vehicle, do your due diligence, check out the competition, and you'll notice that Mazda will bring a lot more elegance to the outdoor enthusiast types. I mean, comparing this to a Subaru Forester or maybe a RAV4 TRD, it's going to be a night and day. So go ahead and check it out. And that's my final thought on the CX-50. And that's it for this quick review on the 2024 Mazda CX-50 Premium Package. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you want to see more car review videos, hit that subscribe button. Once again, I do appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll catch you all in the next review.